So let's add one more option here, which is the logo. And to do that, WordPress makes it very easy. You might think that we will have to add a setting of type image or something, but we actually won't have to touch the customizer PHP at all. So WordPress has a feature, but it's one of these features that you have to declare that you will support in your theme. So let's go to theme support and let's add another feature. And it's called custom logo. And it takes an array of options. And these options are the width and the height of the logo. So let's say 200 by 600. But you can also give the user the ability to change these heights, and we'll see how in a moment. So we have an option flex height. We can set it to true, and flex width, and let's set it true also. So declaring support for custom logo, WordPress will add a new option in the site identity, which is called logo. And the reason why this is not available by default is because if it was available by default, but you as a theme developer did not display it here anywhere, it would be a bit awkward. So by declaring that you will support the logo, it's your responsibility now to display it somewhere in your theme. So let's select any image. So here we have the 200 by 600 crop area, but since we have the flex height and flex width, we can change these as much as we want. If these were false, let's refresh. Then you will be able to increase the height and width, but you won't be able to decrease to make them less than 200 by 600. You won't be able to change the aspect ratio. So if you need to restrict the aspect ratio of the logo, you can do that, but I don't think it's a good idea. I think we should let users change this to whatever they want. So let's do that and refresh again, and let's now choose the logo and crop it to this width. So now we need to display it, and to do that WordPress also makes it very easy. So we go to the header. So we want to display this logo if there is one, and if not, we will display the A tag with the site title. So WordPress provides a function called let's open PHP first, and the function is called has custom logo. So let's check if has custom logo is true, and if so, we'll call a function called the custom logo, and this will display the logo inside the A tag that links to the home page, exactly like we did with the blog title. It takes you to the home URL. So let's do the else and close PHP, and then open PHP to close the else. So if has a logo, display it. If not, display the A tag. So let's see now. And let's use the logo. And now we have our logo in place. There is a weird behavior here, however. If we remove the logo, we should now expect the text to appear. But for some reason, I think it's a bug within WordPress or something. You need to type again to refresh and display it. So I searched for this problem, and apparently other people are having it too, so it's probably a bug within WordPress. So I'll keep you updated about this if I found any solution. But it's not a big deal for now, so I think that will be fine. So let's carry on now, and we'll create a lot more options as we progress in the theme. But for this section, let's create one more option. And this one will be quite challenging. So we need to create a field that will be a color picker. And when we pick a color, we need to update the accent color of the theme. And by accent color, I mean this green color. And we need to update it in every place this color is used. So this will be a lot of work, so see you in the next lectures.